Look around. Have you noticed all these objects? You may not have guessed, but they're all related. Have you figured out our topic for today? That's right, cake pans. Cake pans are all around us. In fact, they're one of the most abundant naturally occurring elements in our solar system, with a veritable plethora of uses. Let's take a closer look. One of the more obscure uses of a cake pan is for the baking of a cake. A little known fact, as its primary purpose is as an industrial fuel source. There is even a bit of debate in the scientific community as to the ramifications of using a cake pan for something as exotic as baking a cake. But for the sake of science, we press on. Experiment 1. Before beginning the cake baking process, proper safety measures should be followed. Firstly, apply a sturdy pair of safety lenses. The chemical reactions between the raw cake pan and certain elements can release a toxic cloud that may irritate the eyes. You can't be too careful. Next, a pair of simple nanoparticle-enhanced latex gloves. This will protect against the corrosive nature of the cake pan. It is not advised to handle this unstable element without proper protection. There we are. Now it's time to meet our ingredients. While a fairly complex process, cake baking only requires 9 simple ingredients. Monosalinated flouse, moon crystals, podroons, tryptobenial solution, hydroflated chalk, sodium hydrogen carbonate, crenulated lactic flouse, cream of Huygens, and salt. Now that we're all acquainted, let's begin. Using your Cavendish selector, place 4 podroons directly onto the cake pan. Don't stare at them for too long, as they can become quite unstable. Once they are placed, take 3 cups of the hydroflated chalk and apply liberally to the exterior of the podroons. This will make the next step easier and less upsetting. Using a Schopenhauer's fork, lightly but purposefully break apart the podroons until fully integrated with the hydroflated chalk. Be sure to keep the rind of the podroons in the mixture for increased conductivity. Now that that unpleasantness is over, you can mix the remaining ingredients into the pan. Be sure to do this all at once, or the mixture will become unstable uranium. Carefully move your mixture to a heating element. A blast furnace would be ideal, but for the sake of this experiment, a convection oven will do just fine. A word of warning, under no circumstances should the mixture be placed in a micro-accelerator. The result would be catastrophic. After roughly 30 to 35 minutes, open the oven and remove the finished product. If all the steps are followed correctly, the resulting cake should be frosted and have developed a light plastic shell for preservation. Well done, aspiring scientist. A fully formed cake. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Ah, but you can't eat this one. It is only for scientific demonstration and must be destroyed. This concludes our experiment for today. When you've finished with the cake pan, it is of utmost importance that it be sterilized before putting it away. Wash thoroughly with any household dish soap. This will accomplish 2 things. Not only will the pan be clean for the next experiment, but it will also render the pan inert and stable for up to 5 minutes. Only during this time can it be handled without gloves. How remarkable! Cake pans come in many shapes, sizes, and varieties, nearly as many as the mind can conjure. They truly are one of the great wonders of the universe, and their secrets will keep us busy for centuries to come. If you would like to conduct your own cake baking experiment, cake pans can be found in great abundance at the Crete Public Library. All you need is a valid library card. Check one out today.